Hi everybody, I'm Michelle from Magnetrix and I'd like to tell you a little bit more about my reward charts. This is one of my two children reward charts up here, and I'll tell you a little bit about how it works because they're designed to be very versatile and you can actually do a lot with them. So first off, you need to choose a focus set. I have a range of focus sets that are designed to be positive, to engage your children in a positive way. I didn't want my reward charts to be used for punishment or as bribes. I wanted them to be used to encourage and support and reward positive things in children and growth and development. So that's what it's all about. It's about helping celebrate with your children about what they've achieved. So basically, if you've got one of the two children charts, you can choose to have a focus for each child, or you can choose to have a shared focus. Some children can compete and squabble about who's doing better. If this is the case, you can choose to do it so that they both have to fill the chart together if they're sharing the same focus, or you can choose to have separate charts. It's very important that you don't allow them to engage in this behaviour because it can really discourage the child that's not succeeding as well as the other. So it's really important to just make sure that this is a really positive thing for your kids and it's not something that's going to stress them out or upset them. These reward charts are not designed to have a deadline. It's really important that you don't tell your children that they must achieve things within a certain amount of time. The reason for this is because children can become discouraged very, very easily, and as soon as they're discouraged, they stop trying and they no longer want to strive to achieve. When a child gets discouraged, you can often see them play up or misbehave and do the opposite of what you actually want them to do. And this is because they feel like they've failed. And when people feel like they've failed, they're not happy with themselves and they don't strive to try harder or keep going. You just need to be flexible and just give them opportunity to succeed. That's what it's all about. It's about creating opportunity and celebrating when they do achieve. Every time you celebrate an achievement, it's teaching them how it needs to be done. Quite often children don't understand what you're telling them to do until they do it, and you praise them and let them know that this is what you wanted from them. That's when they learn what they're supposed to be doing. So the more and more you work on these behaviours with your children, the more benefits you will see and the more progress towards consistent behaviour. So first thing you do is choose focus sets. So I'm going to work on behaviour sets for my children. My 2-year-old has trouble with helping, so we're going to work on helping. She has the fish. My 4-year-old has trouble with trying and giving things a go. She gets discouraged very easily and she doesn't have a lot of perseverance. So that's something that we really want to work on, is just persevering and just keep trying. Even if you don't succeed, just keep trying. So this is our focus for her. So I've chosen the focus for my children and we have a conversation about what it means, what I'm expecting from them, what I'd love them to do, and what's going to happen when they do it. How many tokens they get shouldn't be the focus of this for them. The focus for them should be achieving the goals and exhibiting the behaviours that you're wanting them to exhibit. Okay, so basically, when they achieve their goals for the first time, you might have in your mind that they're going to complete the chart in the first morning or evening or day, 2 days. The idea with the first time should be that they get maximum reward for exhibiting the behaviours. It's all about teaching them what you want to see from them. So when the first time they do it, give them 8 tokens, give them 6 tokens, give them 4, give them 2. Let them put the tokens on themselves. You can put them on. It depends on how you would like to manage it. Let them get the fish and let them swim in the ocean before they put them on the numbers. Talk to them about the numbers. Engage with them. Just make it fun, make it engaging. Then when they've finished up the board for the first time, you need to take the tokens off and reset. Quite often it's really important to reset with the same focus again, because you're trying to get them to exhibit these behaviours consistently as opposed to just once off. The first time you do it, maximum reward. The second time you do it, moderate reward. They might get 1 or 2 tokens each time they exhibit the behaviour. The final step before you actually let go of the reward chart for a behaviour is rewarding the consistency of the behaviour. The bedtime focus set, the mealtime focus set, and the toilet training focus set all come with I'm amazing because. I wanted to choose a prefix that had a really positive message for the children to make sure that it was all about achievement. So that's why it comes with the I'm amazing because prefix. So you just place that over there, our focus is. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at some of the other focus sets and how you can use them. If your focus is staying in bed, obviously you're not going to be able to do that multiple times a day. So my advice to you would be to either reward progress towards staying in bed all night. So if they've been waking up 5 times a night and they only wake up twice or 1 time, give them a token. If they sleep through the entire night, fill the board. It's really just about celebrating that progress as much as you possibly can and letting them know that you really do think they're amazing and you really are proud of them. Next, we have a clever little trick that I've used with my girls for dinner time. Quite often, dinner time is a painful experience for a lot of parents, whether it be the children getting up, not trying new things, and not finishing their food, not eating the food that you want them to eat. So my girls and I turned our meal times into a bit of fun. Our focus is I finish all my food, and we put this up on the fridge and my girls sit down to eat their dinner, and when they complete their dinner, they end up filling the board. This is just one way that I've decided to help myself when it comes to parenting and making mealtime more positive for me, not just for them, but for me, because I found mealtime was really frustrating and I needed something to help me celebrate with them when they were achieving what I wanted them to achieve. Thank you very much for listening to me about my reward charts. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again.